We are starting in the kitchen this morning, cooking one of our favorite genres of cuisine, comfort food. Holly Nilsson of Vancouver, Canada, is the creator of the recipe and cooking website Spend with Pennies, and she is out now with her debut cookbook, Everyday Comfort, and we've got her in studio this morning. Thank you for being here. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here today.
Well, congrats on the cookbook. But what are we making today?
So today we're making grilled Greek chicken wraps, and we're going to serve it with a feta mint sauce that is so delicious you're going to want to double up.
All right, well, let's get started.
So the sauce is super simple. We're going to just has 4 ingredients and a pinch of salt. So we've got Greek yogurt. We're going to do a little bit of lemon juice, some fresh mint.
Okay.
And feta, of course.
Okay.
So I'm going to get you to chop some mint. We're going to need about 1.5 tablespoons. That's about 8 leaves.
Oh, is that really? 1.5 tablespoons is 8 leaves?
8 leaves. If they're small, you might need a little bit more.
Okay.
So I'm just going to add a couple teaspoons of lemon juice.
How finely do you want these chopped, by the way?
I like it pretty fine so that you're getting a little bit of that fresh mint flavor in every single bite.
This is a really nice knife, by the way. It's important to have a sharp knife, is it not?
A sharp knife is really important you'll have a lot less accidents, less slipping.
Yeah, a dull knife can be a danger, friends.
Absolutely. A great set of knives is one of my top kitchen recommendations.
So, of course, you can't spend pennies on those. There are things you need to invest in, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good cookware, good set of knives. So I've got the feta here. It's already crumbled, but I break it up a little further just to get lots of feta.
You want to get the distribution. You don't want like big old clumps of feta. You want the distribution, right?
You want good feta distribution.
Okay, how's my?
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay, I will bring that to you. Okay, so once you get the mint, the feta, and the Greek yogurt. Is there any specific Greek yogurt you want or you like? Is there like a better kind of higher fat content or anything like that?
You can use any kind of Greek yogurt, even like a lower fat or a reduced fat works just fine in this recipe.
Because sometimes you want to maybe think about that. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm going to
mix.
Let you go ahead and stir that.
Okay.
And then I like to start with the sauce and then pop it in the fridge for serving. That gives the flavors a little chance to blend.
Okay, all right. How long do you leave the sauce in the fridge for? Like, can I do it overnight?
You can do this like 2-3 days ahead of time.
Oh,
Just give it a little stir before you're going to serve. So we've added fresh mint today. You can also add other fresh herbs. You can do parsley, cilantro, fresh basil. And if you don't have fresh herbs, dried dill is great in that dip as well.
All right.
So next we're going to get started with the marinade for the chicken.
Okay.
And so again, this marinade is really simple. It's just about I love to use ingredients that you know and love and have on hand.
Anything lemon, I love. I don't know what it is, especially it doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, the brightness is a thing.
It just adds so much flavor.
So do you always gut your lemons with a fork, or do you actually have a thing?
I always use a fork because I like to just use what I have on hand. I like to keep things simple. So
I like that. Here, I'm gonna help you. I'm coming.
Yeah, that would be great. You can do the rest of that lemon there.
Okay.
So this marinade's really simple. We've got some lemon juice. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, about 1/4 cup.
I love that she's just eyeing it. I always envy that. I need to know the specifics.
I have made this dish so many times. So we've got some fresh garlic.
Okay.
And a little bit of oregano.
Okay.
We're going to add some salt and pepper.
And just 1 whole lemon and then 1/4 cup?
Yeah, so you want about 3 tablespoons. If the lemon is nice and juicy, then 1 lemon should be good. And I'm going to let you give that a whisk. We're going to add... we're going to marinate the chicken. It's going to marinate for about 30 minutes or up to 4 hours.
And this is enough? For how much chicken?
This is 1 pound of chicken.
So, so this can marinate 1 pound of chicken?
This will marinate 1 pound of chicken.
That's my problem. I'm always thinking it needs to be bigger, better, more, and it doesn't. Listen to Holly. Because it saves you money if you're not using more.
Yeah, and you know, it's the oil and the lemon, it's plenty to marinate a pound of chicken. You can also do chicken thighs or even shrimp in this marinade. If you are marinating shrimp, it's a little bit more delicate, so you'll only want to marinate it around 15-20 minutes.
Right, because the citrus starts to cook the
Exactly,
shrimp,
kind of like a ceviche.
It's interesting how that works.
Yeah,
Science
so we've got some chicken breasts here.
Okay.
These have been pounded to 1/2 inch thick.
Okay.
And pounding them you usually on a chicken breast, you'll have a thicker side and a thinner side. So pounding them not only helps them cook quickly, but it helps them cook nice and evenly.
Right, and when you pound them, it kind of opens up things so it sucks up the juices more, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'll let you add those into the marinade and kind of toss them around.
Okay.
So I use a meat mallet to pound those. You want to use the flat side. The flat side will pound it nice and thin. The textured side is more for tougher cuts of meat. Of course, chicken breast is really nice.
Can I just tell you? So I cannot find my meat pounder anywhere. I don't know. It's up and gone. But I don't understand where it could have gone, so I won't buy a new one because I'm like, as soon as I buy it, I'm going to find it. So you know what I've been using? My citrus squeezer because it's metal.
Oh,
and
that works great. I've also used a rolling pin, so.
Yeah, so do what you can if you don't have a meat pounder. Find something hard and fast. And do you, by the way, I'm kind of a freak about salmonella, so I always stick my chicken breast in like a plastic bag before I pound.
Oh, yes. Either that or I sometimes cover it with a little bit of plastic wrap, just make sure you're not getting any of that splatter.
Because that starts splattering all around your kitchen. You don't want that. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so that is going to put that in the fridge for how long?
30 minutes or up to 4 hours.
Okay, I'll do that. All right.
And then we're gonna, once that's marinated, you can pop it on the grill. I've also included air fryer instructions in the cookbook. I'm completely obsessed with my air fryer.
I am obsessed.
So if I can cook something in the air fryer, it's happening.
All right, so through the magic of TV, we have the chicken already cut up, and now we're gonna start to assemble this chicken wrap. All right.
So I've got a couple of plates here.
All right.
And so I love this dish because it's great if you've got guests or you've got a busy evening.
Do you start with the...
Grab a
Okay,
pita
let's do
there.
this.
I like to start with the sauce.
Okay.
And then I add a little more on top because it's so good.
All right, sauce goes first.
And it's a great dish because you can do all of the prep ahead of time. And then when you get home or if you've got guests coming over, all you have to do is cook the chicken and everything.
And it looks like you can add whatever you want. So I'm adding some lettuce, I'm adding some cucumber and some onions, and then I'm just gonna leave it like that and add some more sauce. But I love that you can just, because I'm not gonna add the tomatoes.
We serve it sort of taco bar style, and it's nice because everybody can kind of add what they love.
I love that. All right, as I try this, I want you to tell me more about the cookbook, what else people can find, because I'm gonna be eating, so I can't be talking, so it's your job to talk now.
Got it.
Okay, go ahead.
So in the cookbook, we've got an entire chapter of weeknight quick fixes. Those are for those really busy weeknights when everything's kind of crazy and you just need to get dinner on the table. I have a chapter of slow down Sunday suppers for when you got a little more time and you kind of want to reminisce recipes like Grandma used to make. A couple of recipes from my mom's kitchen and my grandma's kitchen in there. And I've got an entire chapter dedicated to ground beef and an entire chapter dedicated to chicken, because those are things I always have on hand.
I love it.
So
you did good because I got 2 bites in, so I appreciate you. She also has an awesome thing called egg roll in a bowl that we didn't get to talk about, but go check out her book if you want to know more. Everyday comfort, spend with pennies. Thank you so much.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.